Hey, Emma's fan. Hey, look, it's Ellis. Hey, Cherry. Hey, how you doing? Oh, it's so nice to see y'all. Cherry, my day, Cherry. I'm like, don't even ask, but I want you to ask. My day. You know what? It's been a blessing the whole week. It's so much going on, and I've just been so busy. I feel like I can't even gather my thoughts. But I'm sure you know how that is. I literally said first. Oh, did you first? Oh, hi. I'm sorry, I didn't see that. Look, it's S-less. Is that how you pronounce? No, I was. Hey, Sam. Hey, Cherry. Hey, thanks for being in here. I'm so happy that you guys are here. Hey, Leo Martinez. My motherfucking boy Taz, what's the deal? What's up, Leo? How you doing, bro? Hope you're doing well. Hey, man, it's been a productive week. Yeah, Cherry, it really has been. Oh, it has been, and I'm here at my happy place. There's a tennis courts. And I had just got done. I have served. I don't know why their truck the alarm keeps going off. That's so weird. But I was serving, and then I hit the backboard. Then I served again. Um, and yeah, I said let me go live for a little bit. I hope everybody's doing well. Esles, that's how you pronounce it. Esles. Esles. I have 4 degrees. If you don't know, but I read. I just made it now to a fifth, fourth through fifth grade reading level. I'm joking. I'm joking. I gotta stop. People are like, you work in surgery and you got a fourth, fifth grade reading level. It's like, yeah, that's kind of true. It's kind of true. um, Katran 25. What's happening? How you doing? I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing okay. I appreciate you for coming in. Thank you so much. If you guys have not already, please double tap that screen. Double tapping the screen allows for you guys to give me a thumbs up. I greatly appreciate it. Thank y'all for being here. I'm so sorry. That was my brother. Emma's. What are you talking about? That's your brother. S-Les is your brother. thanks for thanks for coming in. Thank you for the thumbs up. Hey Cherry Hay, thank you so much. I appreciate you so much. Hey Cherry Hay she's green because she is a loyal channel member. So awesome, so amazing. It's Hey Cherry Hay. You guys, I have one membership. That's T's Awesome Butterflies. If you can become one of T's Awesome Butterflies, I would greatly appreciate it. It'd be appreciative of everyone, because that way, it helps the channel. It helps me give back. And we just want to keep, we want to keep that that revolving flow of love. I mean, for literally, that's my mindset. Y'all know how I do. Treasure Woman, how you doing? Liam, how you doing? Yo, hey, what's up? It is so windy out here, and you guys, I put some shorts up of me hitting the backboard, and the backboard was winning every second. Okay, the man versus the backboard plus wind is not a great combination. I can tell you that. Okay. S-Les. I feel like I can't pronounce your name like I want to. S-Les. 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 It's such a great name. It's a great name. Liam Peter says it's my alternate. What's that, Liam? Leo says, yeah, man, I'm good. Happy Friday. I'm gonna fire up the grill and make some steaks. Oh my gosh. Can I have some? I want steaks. I need a steak. I need steaks. Everybody's coming to the park, It's such a beautiful day, but boy, I'm telling you, it's so windy. It's a gorgeous day. but it's a gorgeous day. But I would rather have some indoor tennis because I'm telling you, the wind is just not your friend. It's hard. It's really hard. It's hard to, be very productive. Well, to really hit your shots when the wind is like crazy. You said close. Oh, I'm telling you, I can't. It's like I can't pronounce stuff. I can't read. I'm from Mississippi too. You know what they say about that. Um. Uh. Can I call you? Look, it's. Look, it's Ez. You said tennis is a fun sport, but it's hard to find someone to play against. You know what? Let me tell you this much. It's hard to find. Okay, I've been in Florida for this time around right now, actually 7 months. Oh my gosh, I've kind of been here for an extended period of time, and it's actually I don't know, like I feel like I've met up with some guys and stuff, whatever, but I'm good. Like I feel like I'm dependable, but they seem to be flaking on me. So, and even like last weekend, which y'all know I was on call, and literally like late Saturday night, it's like play tennis, and then it was a question mark. First and foremost, whatever happened to hello, good evening, and I was like, hello, good evening. Unfortunately, I'm on call, and I already have 2 cases scheduled for Sunday morning, which I had to come in for 2 bipolar hips. 2 different women fell, and they obviously fractured their hips, so we did some bipolar hips, which is a hemiarthroplasty, which is half a hip. It's half a total. So pretty much I know you guys don't care, but in a total, you ring the acetabulum, and then you ring the acetabulum, but in the bipolar, you don't ring the acetabulum. What have you been doing? I've been working so hard, Liam. I've been working. I've been stressing. I've been working. I've been doing all kind of grown-up things, right? It's been something. But how have you been, Liam? Hey, it's Gamma's World, another awesome, amazing channel member. Thank you for being here, Gamma. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I appreciate you so much. Thank you. Hey, Cherry Hay says, hey, Gamma. It's Gamma's World said, Cherry. Hey, Cherry Hay says, you already know. Come on now. Thank you so much, Cherry. I love you. You said driving and listen. Okay, well, you already know. Please drive safe, and I appreciate you for listening. Just like Hey Cherry Hay said, she said, drive safe, sweetie, at Gamma. Oh, it's Gamma's World said, thanks, Cherry. Derry Hardaway. Now, that's a name I know I pronounce well, okay? Because I know a Derry, and then I know some Hardaways, too. Like, you know anybody from Mississippi? Because I know some Hardaways and Mississippis. Is that like a name you made up, or is that your actual name? Because I know some Hardaways. It's a small world out here. Zoctopus. That's interesting. I love seeing that you're always happy and enjoying your life. I'm trying to be, I'm gonna be honest. I try my best. I feel like, if I'm being honest, I feel like I'm somebody who I try my best to be as positive and happy as I can be, because it's like my mom's like, when my mom's alive, even before, like, right, literally on her deathbed before she passed away, like, she was telling me this. I ain't even, like I said, guys, I did not know my mom, like, when she was, like, when she was admitted to the hospital, like, the last week of her life, I did not know that was, like, the last week of her life. That's why I tell everybody, live each day like it's your last. But that's how she raised us from, like, an early age. I remember this specifically in my mind, like, in kindergarten, my mom telling me this. Like, literally in kindergarten, my mom telling me this. Live each day like your last. Thank God. And I just remember, like, I don't know. I just remember 2nd grade, intermediate, 5th and 6th grade, like, just saying, thank you, God. Thank you, Jesus. Like, which is a beautiful thing. It's nothing wrong with that. But I just remember all of that. That's what she instilled in us. But my point is, I was going to say, I try my best to be positive, but you know, I'd be lying to you if I said I was positive and happy 100% of the time. But I must say, and this is not exaggeration, I can say I'm in the 90 percentile. So in college, 90 something percent 90 something percent is 90 something percent is that's an A. Okay. And I pride myself on having been an A student all through, you know, all through grade school into college. I've always made straight A's. Not to say that in our household, my mom and dad household, you can make a B. You can make a B, you can make a C, as long as you just try. My mom and dad was not strict about that, but they were big on, and my dad still is big on trying. Always try, never give up, always try. Exhaust everything. Try. So that's just the mindset that I have. But I appreciate you so much, and I try my best to bring good energy, even though especially with the work that I do, especially when sometimes it's not reciprocated. You get what I'm saying? Sometimes you give so much great energy, but you don't get as great energy back. But that's the beauty. I don't have to accept that bad energy. Thank you, Lord. Okay, you don't have to accept that bad energy. What you guys can do, you can turn every negative. You can turn every false, every negative, every bad thing. This kid's gonna hit me with this damn ball. You can turn every negative and every bad thing into a positive. It's all how you look at it. It's the glass half full mentality. I know some people don't want to hear that, but that's how I live my life. And honestly, it's just been so much going on, you guys, and I'm telling you, like, God has been testing me, and I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for those tests. Hey, Cherry Hay says, you welcome, honey. I love you, Cherry. I love you so much. Katrine 25, they're turning all the tennis courts around here to don't even get me started. Don't even get me started. Oh, you know, let me tell you, I do not despise pickleball. I despise people. I despise like these parks and recreational like managers and people doing that. Like, please do not. What are you doing? So that's why I love this park. I love this park here because the tennis courts there, you guys, no pickleball allowed. Literally, I can show you. It's on the thing. You know, let me show you. I can show you. I'm gonna walk up and show you. There is no pickleball allowed on this court, on these tennis courts. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's 8 tennis courts. And let me show you, Lord Jesus. You see where it says tennis only? Oh my God, that's why I love this part. I love these courts. It says tennis only, and look, no pickleball allowed. Pickleball is not permitted on the tennis courts. Thank you. Gosh, I love this. I'm telling you, this. It's like one of my most favorite, you know, obviously the courts is my happy place, but this is one of my most favorite courts to come to because it's pickleball free. Now, of course, it gets later, you know, in the day, and, you know, it's people that sneak on and play pickleball, but, you know, and I'm not tripping. Like right now, people are enjoying their Friday evening, probably going to the movies, hanging out, whatever the case may be, barbecuing like Leo Martinez, and chilling. So ain't nobody really playing tennis or pickleball, you know what I'm saying? But like when it's busy, ain't nobody got time for no pickleball. We want to play tennis. But you're right, 10 likes. Thank you so much. I appreciate the likes. Thank you so much. I can barely see likes or anything else. It's the sun, and I know that I know I'm like kind of probably dark and then bright. Like this is my alternate account because I don't have my phone. I should be asleep right now. Oh, Liam. Oh, okay. Well, thank you so much for coming in on that as well. I appreciate you. The Moses, how you doing? Says, yo, bro, how you doing? What's up? How nice day, sunshine. Yeah, very nice. The Mo says, yo, I'm in the league if you shoot content. That's awesome. Okay, great. Zoctopus says, What time is it for you right now? Right now it is. Look, I'm looking at this, but I also have my smartwatch. It's 5:56 p.m. And you guys, I feel defeated at the moment because it's 5:56 and I only got 4,348 steps. Let me show you. You know, the goal is to get 10,000 a day, and I'm not gonna lie, y'all. Like, I need to put this on. Like, I need to put it on like immediately. I need to put it on like in the morning, even when I head to work, because I'm getting steps. Then I'm getting steps. I park a ways away from the hospital, or from the entrance, the employee entrance, and I walk up. Then I walk up the stairs, and I'm walking all throughout the day and stuff. And I'm like, I know that I'm getting at least. If I just put this on, literally, this was 0 when I came right before I came to the park. I put it on when I was at the condo, drove here. It was at 0. Literally, like, I've been here since what? A little bit after 4 p.m. So, and I sat down for a little bit too, but I have been playing. And so if I got over 4,000 in this bit of time, just imagine like a 8-hour work, a solid 8-hour work day. Y'all ever see some kids and it just makes you feel like that's why God probably hasn't blessed me with any? Because I don't know why they just seem to be irritating me. For me, it's 5 p.m. Okay, cool. Well, so you're an hour behind me. Hardaway, you in California? No. I'm in Florida, but I've been in California. I've worked in Los Angeles. I've worked in Monrovia. I've worked in Duarte, which is both of those are outskirts of LA. But I've also worked in San Jose, Sacramento, San Diego. I've worked in Pasadena, California. I've worked in where have I worked? I've worked in so many other places. Sunnyvale, Palo Alto. Come through Mountain View, California, which is right beside Mountain View, Sunnyvale, Palo Alto are all Northern California. And that's where I first that was my first time when I went to California. I was like, what is this DD's discount people are talking about? Y'all, I fell in love with that store. And then coming to Florida for the first time to Tampa, I was like, there's a DD's discount. And I know you know about that, Tracy. You know about that DD discount. But anyway, yeah, I love California. I love northern and southern. And you know that song, It Never Rains in Southern California. And when I went to Southern California, it rained like every damn day. I brought the rain. I brought it. How do folks do that? Don't even greet you. Right? Hey, Cherry, hey, I'm telling you. You know, I don't know. It's crazy. It's so crazy. Already, in my opinion, you disrespectful because it's like you hitting people up at unreasonable times. I just think, you know what it is? People get comfortable. They get comfortable and they feel like they can just, do whatever. And then also when you let things slide, like for instance, like the hitting me up at unreasonable times and then the flaking and that's all on me. I take full responsibility and accountability for my actions because I need to let the people know, hey, stop playing with my time. My time is precious and time is money. Stop doing that. Because honestly, some of the times we did schedule and we collectively came up with this time, I purposely didn't take call or I purposely didn't do this or didn't do that. And it's like, I don't like that because, like I really, I try my best to be productive and I pride myself on, like sometimes I do spur of the moment thing, but when I plan things, like I'm a man of my word, at least I try to be. 5:48 in Boston. You in Boston? Wow, I love Boston. I gamble so much at Encore in Everett, which is pretty much like Boston, Massachusetts. Man, I love that. I love the Wynn Casino. The Wynn Casino, well, Wynn and Encore, y'all know sister casinos, but it's awesome in Las Vegas, but it's awesomer in Everett, Massachusetts. But I've worked in Massachusetts, also worked in Vermont, worked in Maine, I love Portland, Maine. Love Rockport, Maine. Oh, I gambled a lot in Oxford, Maine. Wow. Y'all, you guys, I know some of you guys are new. Some of you guys are y'all OGs, just been around. Y'all know I've traveled to 32 states. And I don't know, will I reach the other, how many, what is it? Is it 18 more that I can potentially go to? Leon Peter said, I'm gonna go to sleep. Sorry. See you. No problem. Please go to sleep. Yeah, go to sleep. Have an amazing night of sleep. You deserve it, Liam. I appreciate you so much. Hey, Nicole Williams. Hey, Terrence from Thailand. Been missing you. Oh, I miss you too, Nicole. I know Thailand is treating you well. I know it's less expensive. It's less expensive. I just filled up gas last night. I said, oh my gosh. Gamma, you be talking about how you in this big truck and it ain't even. So I was on EE, right? The light didn't come on, but I was on E. It was over $100. I was like, oh my gosh. And I still feel like I could have put like maybe 10 more bucks in there. I said, When it got up to like 100, it was $106. I'm like, what in the world? Oh my gosh, it was crazy. It was crazy. I just can't tolerate foolishness. You know me, T. Hey, Cherry, hey, I know. And you know what? This is, okay, so I can't speak on too many things as of right now, but like at my, my current job, that's really what I've been dealing with. Like I've been tolerating more foolishness than I need to be tolerating. And I can tolerate a lot of stuff. I'm very patient. Patience is a virtue. Y'all know that. But now that I'm a little bit more, maybe according to some people, because I heard through the grapevine, but y'all know, so you're hearing things through the grapevine that ain't really none of your business, because people can't come to your face and say it just really don't mean nothing. It's like, it's just opinions. It really don't mean nothing. So anyway, but I'm hearing it, okay, well, I'm a lot stricter, but why is it a bad thing? Because I can tell you this much. I've always been a patient advocate. I've always worked hard. I've always done what is asked of me within my scope of practice, within the job description. Like, what more? What do you want? You want a kidney? You want an eyeball? What do you want? You want an organ? Like I can't give you that, okay? I am an organ donor, but I'm gonna need to be deceased before my organs are taken away from me. But anyway, I'm just saying, like, once you start to put your feet down and you don't deal with the foolishness, you don't take the ignorance and the craziness, that's when I feel like things starts to happen. People start to change on you because they say, wait a second, he's not a pushover. He's not letting me talk to him any kind of way. He's not letting me do this. So, like I said, I'm not somebody weak. Stand up for what's right, but I'm telling you guys, like, you'll see it in life, and young and old people, whatever the case may be, you'll see the attitudes and when your mindset shifts into like, okay, you're not dealing with the foolishness, you ain't taking all the crap and stuff. That's when problem starts to occur, or that's when you're a troublemaker. And I had to tell somebody too. I had to tell them, Cherry, I had to tell my, like, because I feel like that's also something. You ain't calling me Big T. You ain't calling me no troublemaker. Call me by my name. The name that I introduce myself to you when we meet each other. Like, I met this new surgeon today. He was like, my name is Dr. So-and-so. I said, hello, doctor. And then he was like, I said his name, and I said, my name is Terrence. And interoperatively, meaning during the case, he was like, Terrence, could you hold this? Terrence, could you do this? Terrence, I need this. And I was like, yes, sir. Yes. Very, very awesome. Very, as a matter of fact, love that. I don't mind the nicknames and stuff, but my deal is, hey, let's get to know each other. And at the end of the day, if I feel like that's not really what I like, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to tell you, and you need to honor that, because I'm going to honor everybody else's wishes. But it's, I think from here on out, it's like, you know what? I'm tolerating less and less foolishness, and I love it. Derry Hardaway said 2:49 p.m. West Coast. I know, Tracy's on the West Coast as well, and she's in Vegas. She's in Las Vegas. I know y'all having the time of y'all life because it's even earlier. It's earlier. Liam says, see your chat, like and subscribe. Thank you, Liam. Class and clarity cannot be around chaos. Wow, absolutely, Derry. I appreciate that. I understand that. Class and clarity cannot be around chaos. Wow. I'm telling you, so many people, and this is like, I know y'all know I work in the medical field and stuff, but so many people telling me, Terrence, how do you deal with so-and-so? How do you deal with this surgeon? This surgeon is so mean. I'm like, this surgeon ain't never been mean. This surgeon has never been difficult. What is difficult for me, like what has been mean or difficult or frustration is the fact that like the sensitivity level, like you can't even tell people like the most simplest thing or like constructive criticism. But it seemed like, let me just say this, you can't tell everybody, but you can, but it seemed like some people can tell you certain things and you got to be okay with it, right? And I am okay with it. But then when I return that favor, which really, and it's not tit for tat, like if I speak on something, especially like sterility or certain things, that's fact. Okay, it's not fiction. It's a fact. You contaminate, and when in doubt, you throw it out or whatever. Don't question me. Don't try and figure this out or don't try and cut corners. And I just be like, I don't know. I don't know why is it not a mutual understanding? You know what I'm saying? Why you get to do this, you get to say this and do this, and I got to be okay with it. But then when I speak on certain things which are relevant and which are very, important towards the patient, these things are irrelevant now. And it's like, that's what I said. I'm stopping it. I promise you, when I tell you, you're gonna know sooner than later what I mean when I say this. I guarantee you that. Sorry to hear that. May your mom rest in peace. Oh, it's okay, Zocto Puss. Yeah, she is resting in peace. And I tell you, well, I feel like her resting in peace is her singing and dancing in heaven and just having fun. Derry Holloway said, Peters, I truly believe that living and learning is the cost of discipline. Derry Hardaway, yo, you speaking some huge facts. I'm gonna read. I truly believe that living and learning is the cost of discipline. Oh my stars. Come on now. I know that's right. Loving me, Tracy Anderson. I saw you you put your milestone in there, Tracy. Thank you for being in here. I appreciate you so much. Thank you for dropping those channel member emojis. You guys, Loving Me Tracy Anderson is also a channel member. And she has an incredible, incredible channel. You guys got to check her out. Hey, Cherry Hay says, hey, Tracy there. Holiday says, Tracy, California. Loving Me Tracy Anderson says, hey, Cherry. Derry Holiday said, no LOL. Octopus says, yeah, that's the same for me. We like trying our best. And thanks for you. Thanks you for the amazing words. I totally agree with you. Thank you so much, Octopus. I appreciate it. I appreciate that. Like I said, I try my best to, y'all, when I tell you, if staying in your lane was an actual person, you'd be staring at his ass right now. I'm staying in my lane. I don't want to deal with people and craziness. I just don't want to deal with it. I promise you. And I try my best to be positive and proactive. And I'm telling you, like, y'all, I'm not kidding. You know how many times, how you focus, you go to work and you focus and like maybe I'm humming, I'm singing and whatever. I can be singing, it's a terrorist kind of thing. Doesn't matter what you bring. Or I can be singing some staple singers or whatever, or celebrate good times. Come on, I love to sing. I love to just, have fun, be in good spirits, And when you look up, somebody's staring at you like this. You be like, what is wrong with her? What is wrong with him? Like, and at some point I'm like, I know I've been sweating and I've been playing tennis. Maybe I got some on my face, I got some on my nose, but in the morning I make sure, like, before I get out the car, I'm like, my face is all greasy and shiny and I smell good. My clothes my scrubs are ironed. I'm like, I think I look halfway decent. No shade to some people, but I'm saying some folks be walking into work, you be like, it ain't none left to the imagination. I'm like, you got You got these tight fitting clothes on. You got this on. But again, I'm not trying to judge. I'm gonna stay in my lane. You know, I have to focus on T. But thank you so much. Hey Cherry Hay says, amen. Derek Harday says, love Tracy. Oh. Hey Cherry Hay said, I love you too, T. Thank you so much, Cherry. That means a lot. Awesome, Alvin. How you doing, bro? Thanks for coming in. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Derek Harday. I love that emoji. Hey Cherry Hay said, it's so beautiful. It's gorgeous. It really is. It's so gorgeous. It's so beautiful. I just got so much on my mind. I'm trying to. I gotta. Yeah, I've been praying. I've been praying. I've been fasting and intermediate fasting, and just trying to remain healthy and focused. But I do have a lot on my mind, and I gotta keep praying, keep faith, keep believing, because I'm telling you guys, like I have to. When I tell you I have the armor of God on me like at all times now, because I feel like the devil just trying to like just jump on my back and stay on my back. And I know y'all like, Terrence, what are you talking about? But I know some of you probably don't understand, or some of y'all be like, probably like, okay, he paranoid, but I promise you it's not paranoia. It's fact. It's fact. I know for a fact, because I'm shifting. God is shifting my life into bigger adventures, and I've taken so many things with the power of God, right? First and foremost, I've taken control of so much within my life. What he has allowed for me to take control of, I've stepped up to that, and I've said, okay, God, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do it. And I did it, and I stepped out on faith, and it's like, oh my gosh, I know I have ruffled feathers, and I'm not trying to upset people, but it's just, it's inevitable. Inadvertently, you're going to upset people, because you know why? You're not doing people. Some folks want you to do, they have a plan for your life. Okay. And I'm going to say that again. Some people have a plan for your life. So let's just say Friday. It's Friday. Let's just say my plan is I'm going to come to the tennis court. I'm going to serve 200 balls. I'm going to hit the backboard. I'm going to play for 45 minutes. But some folks like, no, you're going to stay at work. You're not going to play tennis. I'm going to tell you that you need to take my call, that you don't have a life. I'm going to go out and party and have fun with some of my friends and drink and do this and do that. Or my husband is in town, or my wife is flying back here, or this and I got a funeral, I got this. None of that is my business. It doesn't. Look, sorry, but not sorry. I'm not even going to sit up here and lie to you and say that I'm sorry. I don't care. And it's okay not to care. That doesn't make you evil. It doesn't make you mean. What it makes you real. It makes you human. And it's reality. In reality, things happen. And that's something that my mom would always say when Josie, Keisha, and myself, and if they were hopping chat, they can tell you, those are my sisters, y'all. When we would have disagreements and we would literally like get upset and pout and this, I'm telling you, a lot of times and less, my mama say, y'all focus, handle it. I'm not, that's minuscule, that's small, that's nothing. Handle that. And if you can't handle that and stuff, all your ass staying home. You ain't doing nothing. You ain't doing this. And people like, what? We handle those situations. We handle those problems. And I'm talking about, pre-teens, even smaller, what I'm saying, like my nieces and nephews' ages. Like we handle it. And if we can do that as children, we for sure can do it as adults. And that's, I think it's a thing where maybe some people just haven't been brought up, or maybe they were raised differently. And again, to each his own. But now we're in a world where I just feel like, you might not have your parents. You might not have that, the liaison, or that individual, or those people to just kind of like go cry to. And I'm not trying to be mean. Like, my dad's alive and he's well. My mom, like I said, she's deceased, but my mom and dad both have raised us to be able to depend on ourselves, fall back on our own actions. I don't know. I thank God for it, because a lot of people I feel like can't live. They just can't. They can't depend on themselves. truthfully, and this is how I'm able to keep going. The key is God. That's like the main element. Like that's every aspect of my life. Long as I have God, I know I can do so much. I know right now, even when I'm saying like the devil's trying to like ride my back and hop on, and I'm like, I'm fighting them off. Like I really am, because at the end of the day, it will form those minds, like those doubts and those situations and stuff will form, but it will never prosper. It will never prosper. God has so much in store for me, and I'm telling you guys, I just gotta keep pushing, keep believing, keep pushing, keep believing, keep allowing myself to truthfully understand that everything will work out. It will all work out. I love that song. I love that song, that Lil Wayne song. That's such a great song. It's such a great message. Let me. Tracy Anderson says, "Is Gamma's World saying hello?" Tracy, you saying hello to Awesome Alvin. Thank you for those channel member emojis. I appreciate you. Right? No pickleball. Right? So I'm not protesting like no pickleball like ever, but pickleball, like that's one thing that the city in Iowa, Carroll, Iowa, they got it right. When I first went there, I said, if Carroll, Iowa didn't do nothing, they ain't do nothing right. They did that right. They had the tennis courts here, and they had the pickleball here. They had what, I think it was like probably 8 to 10 tennis courts, and I think it was like 8, maybe 10 pickleball courts too. But they were separated. The street separated it, so it was awesome. It was awesome. It was no problem. It was just no problem. And it was so funny because I would play tennis there a whole lot. Meanwhile, the pickleball courts would all fill up. I mean, pickleball is just it's super popular. It's very popular. Very popular. Bomb Mia Tracy. Awesome Alvin says, "Hey, Miss Tracy Anderson. Wow, Tracy, 28 months? You've been one of T's Awesome Butterflies for 28 months, y'all. That is 2 years, 4 months exactly, right? Oh my gosh. Wow. Let's just say 2.5 years. Oh my stars. Thank you so much, Tracy, for your loyalty. I appreciate you. Hey, Josie the Truth. Y'all, that's my actual sister. Josie, I was telling them how my mama didn't play that. She didn't play that nonsense. She didn't play that. Like I said, I feel like at the end of the day, me personally, I just feel like everybody, everybody's raised different, everybody's brought up different, but if you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just the things that are going on in today's time, in today's, like, in the world today, it's just like, some of it is just like, oh my, you can't believe it. If you were just to hear about it and not actually like witness certain things, you wouldn't believe it. Derry Hardaway says 28. Wow, yeah. I have some awesome members. I do, Derry Hardaway. I do. Some, it's been over 3 years, and so it's exciting. Tracy is right. Tracy's getting there. I appreciate you so much, Tracy. Thank you so much for all that you do. Hey Cherry Hey said, yes, 28 months. Yeah, come on now. Josie the Truth says, hey, everyone in the chat. Hey Cherry Hey says, hey, Josie. Derek Hardaway says, hey, Tracy. Josie the Truth says, hey, Cherry Love Me, Tracy Anderson. And speaking of Josie the Truth is saying hello to Tracy. Derek Hardaway is laughing. Derek Hardaway, I'm like, I can't. I'm literally like, I'm like trying to like, I'm like in my head like, wow, like I know you said California, but that is crazy. Like, I know some Hardaways in Mississippi. That's so crazy. Hey Cherry Hay says, I'm so glad I don't have children for River. I was talking to one of my co-workers about that. I was like, do you think you ever want kids? She was like, at one point I thought I did, but I don't now. It's just everything has changed, And then there's so much more you could do. It's like all this adopting and this and that. Like it's, what do you call when the surrogate, which is kind of scary, where someone else carries a child and all that. But you got to think about it. that people may think that that's kind of really crazy, but it's actually quite it's life changing, because some people, obviously women, um, can bear children, but then they have a very rough pregnancy. And you guys know some of our fellow content curators, and content creators meaning, like, the Instagrammers and the TikTokers and the YouTubers and stuff, unfortunately have lost their lives, when they've given birth. Um, and it's just it does happen. My mom, when she so my mom had Keisha first, Josie second, me third. She had us all, vaginally. But she almost passed away when she had me. And so I'm like, oh my gosh, I almost killed my mom. But I was so big. I joke and I tell people, I came out of my mom. I was 54 pounds. I had hair. I had all my teeth. but that's a joke. I was 54 pounds. But hell, I was damn near 54 pounds. I know I was like a 10 pound. I know I was like in the double digits. I was 10 pounds or a little bit over that. I was a big baby. I gave her, I want to say, Josie and myself probably gave our mom gestational diabetes. Y'all know that's like when you're, you obviously like kind of like basically become a diabetic while you're, in like in the pregnancy term. My mom had rough pregnancies. A bluebird just landed on the tree. I don't know if y'all can see it. Oh, it flew away. It flew away. It was a bluebird. Josie, the truth. Well, Derry says hello. Wait. Awesome Alvin says, hey, Sister Josie. Derry Hardaway says, cool. Love me. Tracy Anderson said, hey, Derry. Josie the truth says, hey, my brother, Alvin. Oh, Alvin's so cool, isn't it? He's so cool. Blessing Hot Topics. Hey, Blessing Hot Topics. I've been seeing your posts with all the good food and the recipes. I'm like, oh man. Hey Terrence, what you know about Pasadena? What I know about Pasadena? Oh, let me tell you. Wait. So Blessing Hot Topics. What are you like? Are you from there? Are you in, like, you're there or whatever? Because I'm telling you, Pasadena, California, has been amazing in my life, y'all. When I first went to California, I worked in Duarte, City of Hope Hospital in Duarte, California. I had a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful apartment that my company, which is Cross Country, which is one of the companies I still work with as of today, they put me up in this amazing, amazing apartment. Now, back then, it was like, I wasn't making no money. And I didn't get like Wi-Fi or whatever. But I did have cable. I had cable, so that was enough for me. And then I remember I had cable, and Keisha had bought me like a few of the seasons of I think it was like Family Guy. I think she bought me like a couple seasons of Family Guy. Anyway, like that's all I needed was a DVD player, but I did have cable. But I remember I had hair back then. I ain't got no hair now. I had lots of hair back then. But I remember one of the surgeons, who was like one of the only black surgeons at the hospital at City of Hope, told me about a barbershop in Pasadena. So man, I would go to that barbershop. I go to that barbershop like every week. When I tell you, it was like OG barbershop. Like when you go in and, everybody speak to you and you're shaking hands, and, this is all obviously way before COVID, but you're shaking hands, you're greeting everybody, you're being respectful. And then when you leave, everybody's saying bye to everybody, again, greeting and just shaking, like just respectful. The barbershop that my dad, I feel like it gave me the vibe when I was in Mississippi, growing up in Mississippi, and my dad would take me to the barbershop. He would take me to the OG barbershop. And respect is what I'm getting at. Very respectful. Not to mention, man, they cut my hair. Yeah, I had a receding hairline. I got a peanut head shaped like my dad. I got the sausage link back here. It's less of a sausage link because I done lost over 100 pounds now, but but I still got it. But they were on it. They just cut hair so great. Then when I went there, they told me about Big Mama's Big Mama's Rib Shack. Big Mama's Rib Shack. Oh my gosh. I told everybody at the hospital about that. I had Filipinos, whites, Mexicans, blacks. Everybody was going there because of me. When I tell you, those people say they got so much more business since I came. And I don't know if you know about Big Mama's Rib Shack. Now, I don't know if it's there or not to this day. But I thoroughly, I went there religiously. Religiously. Oh my gosh. When I tell you, it was like, my mom was alive. I was telling my mom about it and stuff. It was like I was eating my mom and my moms and my grandma, my aunts, my dad's too, cooking. It was so good. Oh, yams is not easy. And people think catfish is easy too. Catfish and yams is not easy. I would say fried chicken is probably one of the most easier, things to do. But definitely, y'all may see me flinch because I'm afraid that this kid, like, if he's gonna knock me side my head with this damn, ball in this bat. But anyway, they enjoying themselves. I'm gonna let them, enjoy themselves. I guess the mom is sitting in the car, ain't doing nothing. Anyway, but I love Pasadena. Love Pasadena. Like I remember also going. That was like the first time. I'm a mall kind of person, but that's like, I would say when I went to California and I went to Colorado was my first time really adventuring into like the outlets, like the Gap, Van Heusen, and past Guess, going into the actual Guess store, like, that's not inside of a mall. It's just like, it was just awesome. I have a lot of great memories there. But also in Pasadena, they had Roscoe's. They had a Roscoe's like chicken and waffles. I wanted, like, it was like a, like a, I guess, like, it was a, obviously, that's, I don't know if it was like, it maybe they branched out into California, but it was a Roscoe's there. Southern is the best. Sunnyvale, you know about Sunnyvale? Man, let me say, I bought a Denali in Palo Alto. I went to California within my first 2 weeks there, because when I drove there, I drove to California and I was in a Trailblazer. I had a Chevy Trailblazer, and I remember driving there, and I end up selling. I didn't trade my Trailblazer in. I had to pay for it. I didn't trade it in. I ended up buying a Denali there, a Yukon Denali there, and I sold my Trailblazer. That was that's it's so funny because that was something that I never ever. I don't know. I grew up in Mississippi. I never thought I would do those things. And I remember when I did, like what, 2-3 weeks? Was it 2-3 weeks after I bought the Yukon? Because I had got because in California, the tag was on the car when I bought it. Now tell me if I'm right. The tag was on the car when I bought it, and so I just had to get like the stickers or whatever, the stickers that go on the tag. But the tag was already on the car. To this day, I don't know how that worked, but that was the only car that I purchased when I went to California. But I remember, my car. I was at work at the City of Hope, and somebody broke into my car. They broke into the car and they stole the bucket seats. That was the year. So I was there in 2000. Let me get it right now. 2007, and that year Denali was 2006, and that year there were bucket seats. You could just pop the seats out. Now the model that I have now, the later models, like, they're bolted to the ground. Now you could take them out if you want to, but they're bolted, and you'd have to, have tools and stuff to really take them out. But they're bolted, and then they, you can press the button, they go down, they lay flat and all that. But anyway, my point is, like, that happened when I was at City of Hope Hospital. When I was working, my car was broken into, and not just mine, but like a dozen people. Like, they had Suburbans and Tahoes and Yukons and Denalis. Over a dozen people cars were broken into that day and they stole their bucket seats. And then you go on Craigslist. That's when Craigslist was kind of big back then. And it was like a plethora of bucket seats, on Craigslist all of a sudden. Because they stole people. I felt like it was an inside job because, like, to this day, like, I still don't know who took it. That's when you had to, like, let go and let God. You had to give it to God, because if I would have like stayed onto that anger and that frustration, I would be no good probably to this day. Some things just happen, y'all, and we don't know why it happens, but I look at, like, at the end of the day, I treat everything as a blessing. There was a reason why that happened, and I just I gave it to God. I gave it to God. You said, wow. Let me try to say, Blessing Hot Topics. Blessing Hot Topics says, and yes, it rains normally here. Right? People keep saying that it didn't. I'm like, it rained like every day when I was there. It was beautiful days, but it rained as well. Like, it rained. You said Stanford? Wow. Terrence, what's your zodiac sign? I'm a Sagittarius. I'm a Sagittarius. My birthday is November 30th. Hey, Jerry Hay says, yeah, I hate shit like that. Don't waste my time because I can't get it back for real, right? San Carlos, California. I know about that too, Derry Hardaway. Crystal, come through, Crystal. Crystal always coming in. I know Crystal coming in because when they block the comments for Crystal, it's a bunch of emojis. And Crystal, as I've always told you, keep putting those emojis in the chat. I will always show them. YouTube is just a little finicky about that. San Jose, yeah, Derry. Oh my gosh, I love San Jose. Love downtown San Jose. I love that area. I love northern and southern California. California is amazing. Brother, I was singing. That's cool. That's awesome. Wow, California, right next to San Francisco International Airport. Yes. Okay, come through. Hey, Beth Bits and Pieces, another channel member, Terrence Chicken Lover. That's what we are. Hope you're telling people to piss off. You know what? I need to, right? You know what? More than ever, I'm just walking away from people. And then when certain people come in and they're like, hey, blah, 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 I just ignore them. I don't owe you a hello. I don't owe you nothing. And it feels good. It feels really good to be able to do that. Hey, Cherry Hayes says, exactly. Best Bits and Pieces. I love that. Thank you for dropping those channel member emojis. Awesome Alvin says, exactly right, the whistleblower. Folks be OC, right? Hey, Cherry Hayes says, hey, Bev. Best Bits and Pieces says, Cherry, darling. I know that's how she said, Cherry, darling. Love me, Trace Anderson saying, hey to Beth. Hey, Cherry Hay says, how are you, honey? And Beth, Beth, Bits and Pieces says, I'm doing okay. Thank you, Cherry, and yourself. Blessing Hot Topic says, I'm taking that class, and clarity cannot be amongst, right? I'm taking that class. I'm taking that class, and clarity cannot be amongst chaos. Wow. And that's got to be true. I feel like that's why, like, I'm telling you guys, I'm not kidding. Like, some stuff I just don't know, but I'm telling you, like, that's why, like, I just think that I'm meant to stand out. I'm meant to stand out. I really am. I'm tired of trying to fit in with people and do things this way and that way. Like, I don't need to focus on that, So I thank God that, okay, I stand out. I thank God that, let me tell you, you know what? I'm sitting right here by myself. Me, myself, and I. That's all I need. I'm telling you, I don't need, people may think that you need a big entourage of people or this or that. No, you do not. You do not need that. You don't need that. And I'm gonna be honest, like, friends can be cool and stuff, whatever, but at the end of the day, and people, my chosen ones, like, hey, Cherry, hey, she know all about it. At the end of the day, you have to be comfortable with yourself. You have to be okay with yourself. You must love yourself. You guys, we were brought into this world by ourselves, like just with ourselves, right? And at the end, even twins, like, at the end of the day, it's one and then there's another one. You can have triplets. It's one, then another one, then another one. You know, what I'm saying is you're by yourself. Okay, yes, there may be people around, but you're by yourself. You know, like that's just what it is. And as my mom would tell me, you got to be comfortable. Go out, go out there, go to the park by yourself. Go, go chill somewhere, read a book, go relax, go meditate. Be able be okay and able to do things just by yourself. Don't be so dependable on others. And that's, I must say, there's some people here, like, and I ain't trying to sit up here and just bash, co-workers and folks, but it's people that literally, like, I've heard, man, T, you one of the reasons why I like to keep coming back to work. And you know what? That's flattering. And let me tell you, thank you. I'm grateful, but I tell people in the most respectful way, thank you, but I really want you to be able to, I genuinely want you to be able to find it within yourself to, come to work because you enjoy what you're doing, and be dependable amongst yourself and your actions. Because sometimes, like, I'm a human being, so maybe I don't know. Like, sometimes maybe I won't be on 100, or I'm probably not going to be as cheerful or jolly. And my intentions is not to let you down, but you shouldn't hold that against me. You should not. Like, I shouldn't have to be your cheerleader. I think naturally, hell yeah, I'm gonna uplift, inspire, motivate, encourage people. But like, you guys, like, that may not be the case every single day. And at the end of the day, now I'm not gonna lie. Now I don't go to work and I got this smirk on my face and I'm angry and I can't stand. That doesn't happen either. I go to work and I can tell you this much: I smile every day coming in, and I smile every day leaving. And can't nobody tell me, literally somebody was like, oh, wow, you got a big smile on your face. Somebody who shall remain nameless. I like, okay, thanks. Like, thanks for observing and noticing that. Like, I want to say so bad, shut the hell up. But see, again, that's the patience. That's that virtue in me that's like, okay, Terrence, relax. Don't snap off. Like, I don't need to snap off. But it's like, what business is it? What business, or why do you feel the need to do that? You just trying to rain on somebody parade again. You trying to rain on somebody parade again, y'all. That's that devil that is trying to hop a ride, right? That's not. I haven't invited the devil, and I'm never going to invite him in. But I'm telling you guys, that's exactly what it is. That's the devil that is trying to intervene and trying to cause chaos. And I'm not going to allow that. I'm not going to allow that. Especially me being as full of class and clarity as I am. I love that too, Blessing Hot Topics. I'm not going to allow that. Beth Bits and Pieces says, hey, Tracy, honey, how are you? Oh, hey, Cherry Hayes says, I'm well, thank you, at Beth. 3:06 p.m. Vegas time, currently 95 degrees. Oh, now I ain't going to lie. It ain't that hot out here today. It is windy. It is windy. It's windy out here. Now, I would prefer it to be a little hotter. I'm not going to lie. And less windy. Because it's so much harder to play, in my opinion. Like, it's hard to hit against the backboard. Let me say that. Especially when you got, the backboard has, there's like little patches and stuff on that court. And the ball already bounces, and maybe it's purposely placed so it could, when it bounces, it can like kind of bounce different ways and angles. But it's hard. It's not easy. It's not easy, especially when you put the wind in it. Bet Terrace is still at the top of chat. Beth, you already know. You know how I be talking. Awesome Alvin says, exactly. Tracy, throw me some sunshine. It's rainy and cold in New York. Now, I don't want the rain, but I don't mind that cold. I don't mind that. Cherry, I had my AC. It was at 60. Last night, I had the ceiling fan blasting, and the AC was at 60. I don't know why it was hot, but then it was cooler outside, but I don't know why it was so hot. Here you go, Cherry. Oh. Also, Alvin says, we are our brothers and sisters. We are our brothers and sisters in Christ. Amen. Amen. Thank you, baby. And Trace, oh, I know a Cherry. He can waffle. I know a Cherry. He can waffle for England, LOL. Awesome Alvin says, thank you for accepting me for who I am. Absolutely, Alvin. Alvin, love yourself. Be appreciative of who you are. Don't worry about what other people think of you. Don't worry about what, what's important is what you think of yourself. And that's something that I have to continue to tell myself that every single day. Like, what other people think of you, and even some things that I'm doing currently now, like, folks are like, oh, wow, you're not gonna like that, and you're this, and they're gonna do this, and it's like, you know what, whatever. Your opinions, I'm serious, you guys, they are literally assholes. I mean, everybody have them, and it's just inevitable. But it doesn't have to be my narrative. It doesn't have to be my testimony. So I'm not gonna allow that. You gonna say what you want to say, and I'm gonna believe what I want to believe. I'm gonna do what I do, and I think that's just how the cookie should always crumble. We gotta stop doing this thing where we're letting things of we're letting what other the situations of others, right, and their actions because of what they've gone through change our mindsets and allow us to act differently, because we already know. We see it in live streams. We see obviously in social media where so and so, I don't like so and so, and she came in your channel, she came in your live, so I ain't gonna come in there. I'm like, huh? So because you don't like so and so and she coming in my live, you ain't gonna sit up here and support me. Y'all, I've never ever been that way. Now I must say I've had some weak moments, because there's been a couple people that we already know that, we ain't gotta discuss that, but where they it was almost like a brainwashing moment, and I had a weak moment, but I quickly was like, wait a second, I gotta stop that. I gotta stop letting these people come in my life and try and like cause me to self-destruct. Because you're miserable don't mean that I need to be miserable. They gave you the stare down, right? They did. All because, like, I don't know. I think it's just your energy, right? Your happiness, your energy. I think people are legitimately, like, they don't want you to be happy. They want you to, they want you to be miserable. And I don't want to be miserable. I don't want to be miserable. Absolutely. Keep faith and keep pushing. Absolutely. Mom said to stop pulling the feathers out of the dusters. Just ruffle them softly. I love that, Bill. I love that. Awesome. Alvin says, our brother, thank you for welcoming me. Absolutely, Alvin. You are most welcome. Where's Darnisha? Where's our sister? Tell Darnisha I said hello. Hey, Cherry Hayes says, facts. Folks want to plan your life. They do. And they're upset when you don't do things according to them. I said to myself, like, okay, wait a second. Is this a movie? And am I an actor on set? Because the director is his way or her way. That I can understand. But I'm like, wait a second. I am not Denzel Washington. Okay, this is not a movie. And I know that I ain't got nobody directing my life, but except God himself. And if God told me, okay, move, son, and I'm gonna move. Now, because man gets upset, that's just on man. That ain't got nothing to do with me. Let me tell you, I am not gonna sit up here and feel bad when I know in my heart that the things that I'm doing is with good intentions. I prayed about it. I'm focused. I'm not harming anybody. I'm not doing, like, I don't think that I'm doing anything wrong, but because it's not what people want me to do, it's an abomination. This is bad. You should be ashamed of yourself. What am I doing? What am I doing? Thank you again, Tracy, for those member emojis. Don't do me. Hello, another channel member. How you doing? Don't do me. Says hello, Terrence, in the chat. Thank you for coming in. Beth Mississippi says, well, I need to sleep, love, and hugs everyone. I love you, Beth. Thank you so much. I know you probably already gone, but I appreciate you. Thank you for coming in. Hey, Cherry Hay says, blessings, Beth. Get good rest. I know that's right. Hello, time. And chat family, respect and blessings. Have a blessed and wonderful weekend. Stay consistent and healthy. God bless. God bless you too, Tom. Thank you. H.R. Hayes says, it's so important for me to really know someone before I even consider having children with them. Wow. I know that's right. I know that's right. Hey Cherry Hay says, hey time, blessings time, thank you. Darnisha Parker, there she is. That is awesome, Alvin's beautiful, amazing, joyful sister. Darnisha, every time I see you, I just want to smile and laugh. You are so much fun, Darnisha. Hey Cherry Hay, thank you for those using those channel member emojis. Y'all know I can't get enough of it. Y'all can, let me tell you, spam the chat with channel member emojis. All the channel members just put so many emojis in there. Okay, I love it. I can never get enough of it. I love those emojis. I love y'all, and I'm so grateful and blessed to have channel members. I really, really am. Thank y'all so much. Blessings Hot Topic says, hey, it don't do me. Oh, says, hey, lady. Katie Graham says, honorary gypsy. Okay, I think that's your whole name, Katie Graham, honorary gypsy. I love that, honorary gypsy. That's so cool. And you got the heart in there. Thank you so much for the heart. Their mom is clapping as he hits the ball and almost knocks me aside my head. Oh, that's so adorable. Don't do me says, hey, blessings. Not the sausage. Yeah, oh my gosh, I'm way behind. I was talking about my sausage link. Blessing House Hopper says Big Mama closed down permanently now. Yo, they used to have one in Torrance, California too. The best barbecue. Let me tell you. Do I not know what I'm talking about? I'm telling you, folks think I'm joking. We were there. I had people there every freaking weekend. And you know what I loved about that place? I'm in Florida right now, and when I go to Tampa, I go to Mama Soul Food Kitchen, because like every Friday night, I want to say maybe the night, and Saturday nights they have music, and just like when we went to my best friend and I went to Sweetie Pies in Illinois, they have music on the weekend, and that's exactly what Big Mama's in Pasadena, California. They had music there. It was such a soulful place. I love the environment. It was like, you know what? It was like I can't tell you the name of that road that it was on, but it was busy street. And when I walked in, it was like, wait, am I in Mississippi? It was like I time traveled. You know, when you go into that place, it was just so awesome. It was so awesome. But you said it permanently closed down. Oh my gosh, don't tell me that. I'm like, oh, when I go back to California, I was gonna look it up. Child, not everybody can fry chicken. Well, everybody can't. But I just feel like that may be the easier thing for people to do versus some things. I'm watching them like hit the tennis ball. That's how Topic says Pasadena was the original city of rock. Blessings, you need to teach me something now. Teach me now. I'm gonna read this, okay? You said Pasadena was the original city of Roscoe Chicken and Waffles. Then they branched off to Goer in Hollywood, then Pico in La Brea, then Watts, then Inglewood. Get out of town. I did not know that. Wow. Dang, the seat though. Tony lied then. Tarnisha, Alvin on Tuesday, April 15th. What's that? What is that? Oh, Alvin's birthday? Hey, Cherry, hey, yes, walk on by. All you need is the Most High. Amen. Work is so hard to enjoy nowadays if it's not part of your soul. Wow, blessings. Whew. You know, I thank God for the passion that I have. And I thank God for a mom that really, like, honestly, I know I talk a lot about my mom. I just thank God for her grace, just her, like, all the lessons that she gave me. Because I'm telling you, like, I was looking at this like, you know how you on Google or whatever, and you look at all these things, and actually it was on Facebook, and it was like this black guy they were like, wow, he's never gonna go, it's a tennis ball, like, relax, grandpa. Anyway, like they're like he's never gonna get out of prison, and so obviously he murdered somebody, burglarized some things. Anyway, he had like over 124 years combined. And maybe some of y'all probably seen that YouTube video, because it was like pretty much it was like a teacher posted it and was like, I show my classes, I show my class like videos like this a lot, because one thing can alter your life, and that's just the truth, right? One bad decision can alter your life. But my deal is, I always say, never say never, But anyway, so that happened, and what is my point? Oh Lord. Okay, so I think my point is I lost it. Cause I'm getting old. Oh my gosh. What was gonna be my point of saying that? It was something pertaining to you, Blessing, because you was like, it needs to be a part of your soul. But basically, okay, I think this is what I was getting at. Like my mom and the teachings and the blessings. Like I'm telling you guys, like I really, this is my point. I was gonna pretty much say, I don't like to just make rash decisions. Like I like to think things through, and like I like to have a game plan. Like I'll never tell somebody just quit, just do this. Like have things in motion. Like have things lined up. Because I'm telling you guys, like it's so easy to do this or say this and say this, but it's harder to do those things. Honestly, just stay focused, stay level-headed, but always plan ahead. And that's what I'm constantly doing. I'm telling you guys, I'm never not looking for better opportunities, and I will for always do that. Everything, be it YouTube, be it surgery, be it just life, I'm always looking for something better. Oh my gosh, this kid, Jesus Christ. Folks be wanting you to hold a hand every step of the way. I'm gonna need you to not be so. I'm gonna need you to not be codependent and lean on the Most High. Absolutely, and God wants you to do that. Lean on God. Hey, Nunu, say hey, Push T. Thank you for being in here, Nunu. How you doing? Tom says, hey, beautiful Cherry. Oh, hey, Tom, I thought you bounced. Hey, Cherry Hay says, thank you so much at Tom. Oh, Nunu is saying hello to everyone. Thanks again, Nunu, for being here. Nunu is also a channel member, you guys. I got the channel members in the building. Thank y'all for coming in. Tom says, Alvin, respect family. Hey, Tom, how's your day going? Nunu, 3 months, a channel member? Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. Nunu, that's a travel assignment for me. Usually my travel assignments are 3 months. Actually, they're 13 weeks. And so 13 weeks. So it's actually 3 months and 1 week exactly. That's my, those usually are my travel assignments. Thank you for being in here. Tom says, I'm blessed. Thanks for asking, Nunu. Oh, hey, Cherry Hay says, yes, 3 months, Nunu. I'm doing good, Cherry. Thanks for asking. That's great, Tom. Oh, hey, Cherry Hay says, you're welcome, Nunu. Thanks, love. Thank y'all so much. Cherry, thank you. Look, Cherry, I love those emojis. Come on now. Those emojis mean the world to me, just like you, Cherry. I'm serious. You said I'm spamming, and I love spamming of the channel member emojis. I love it. I love it. I love it. Yes. Who doesn't love that? The butterflies, you got the eye, you got all kind of awesome things in there, okay? All kind of awesome things. Because you guys are awesome. Y'all are awesome. Welcome to the Old People Club, Pusha T. Because I forgot what I was thinking. I'm not lying. I'm 38 going on 96. I ain't lying. You said, yes, my birthday. Wow, April 15th. Okay, awesome. That is great. That's great. That's really awesome. I love that. Darnisha Parker says, hi, how you doing? Love Me Trey Sanders says, new. Oh, thank y'all for being in here. I appreciate you. You said I'm doing good, and how about you, Pusha T? I'm doing well. I just got so much on my mind. I got so much on my mind, but I'm straightening it out though. I'm dealing with everything. Like I said, I just I know as long as I got God, first and foremost, I'll be okay. It's just so much to be going on. So much be going on. I'm looking at them play tennis. Like I'm a big guy, and I'm looking at all these skinny guys, these girls and guys out here, and I'm like, y'all gotta move y'all feet. Y'all are flat-footed. I need to hear a coach say, "Move your feet." That's what my coach say. Move your feet. You playing like you got bricks on your like bricks tied to your shoes. Like move your feet. They just flat-footed. I'm telling you. It's great to be able to pound the ball and hit the ball. And that's how I know like I got the coach's eye. I'm so old, y'all. But it's great to be able to hit the ball with pace. But if you got a player like, let me tell you, Roberta Vinci playing against Serena Williams, she crushed Serena. And Roberta Vinci is not a power player. She's a slicer. She's a slice. She's finesses. And when I tell you, like she beat her because she sliced her out. She sliced her out of the game, out of the match. Beat her fair and square. I mean, and Serena was flat-footed. Serena wasn't moving her feet. And I just remember like I just remember her saying that. Like, she beat her fair and square. You got to move your feet in tennis. And you got to constantly move. It's a tiring sport, but you got to do it. You got to move your feet. I know y'all like Terrence. We don't care about tennis. Hey, Miss Tracy. Oh, thanks for spamming those member emojis. I appreciate it. Nunu says, hey, Alvin Pooh. Awesome Alvin says, Nunu, how are you doing? Hey, Cherry Hay says, amen, amen. Thank y'all so much. Thank y'all. Thank you for the congratulations. Thank you for the hearts. I appreciate y'all. I see them. I see them. God bless y'all. You know what? Y'all always make me feel so good every time that I hop on live, and I know I've been just kind of not going live, but I've been, not to say I've been avoiding y'all. Like I've been popping out content. I've been here at the park. I've been walking. I've been getting my steps in. I just been trying to, work hard and just work hard and ignore foolishness. You know what I'm saying? I can genuinely say that's what I've been doing, and I've been, for the most part, I've been doing good with it. I've been doing good. Like I said, I know it's some upset people, but that ain't my problem. That ain't my problem. It is what it is. I look at, I'm gonna show you guys this. They're here at the park, at the tennis courts, playing and all that. And I just remember like me out there playing for like 6, 7, 8, 9 hours of tennis. Now it's like I can't do that. I can't do that. Maybe I could probably do half of that. You know what I'm saying? But it's just so awesome to see. It's such a beautiful sport. I love that. I just love it. It's exciting. It's so exciting. Yeah, it's probably gonna be a little cool tonight. It's 6:59. The weather's gonna be a little crazy. Don't feel bad, hon. It's a lot going on with me as well, but I'm gonna get pushing. I'm just following God and His plan for me, and whatever you going through, I'm here for you. Nunu, that is so awesome. Wow, God bless you. I'm praying for you. I'm praying for. Honest to God, I'm not just saying this. I pray for everybody. I really do, and and especially my channel members. I'm not kidding, you guys. Y'all mean so much to me, and that's heavy. That is heavy, Nunu. I know God, look, God is in control. God is in control. I'm never not gonna believe that. God is in control, and I know everything will work out. Even when it's like, oh God, you be like, why God? Why I gotta do this? I gotta do this. I gotta be with this person. And God is like, listen, son. I want you to do this. I'm preparing you something bigger and better. And when you come around this type of individual or whatever the case may be, this other personality in the future, you're gonna be able just to like smile and bob and weave, smile and wave or whatever, and just and I think, and I know, I say I think, but I know God is always he always has my best interest at heart. So it's like, why stress? You know what I'm saying? Why stress? And I know it's easy for us to say that, right? Or for me to say that, but that's the truth. He has our best interest at heart. I fully believe in him. I fully rely on God. I'm a frog, y'all. I fully rely on God. And I know for a fact that God is never going to, leave my side. He's never going to leave my side. So I just have to keep the faith, keep faith, obviously within him. But what I feel like it's important for he wants me to keep faith in myself as well. Because he already knows, right? I have to know that I can overcome this. I can get through this day. I can get through this week. I can get through this. I can get through this. I can get through this. And it's like, I know I can. I have buried my mom, and it's like, and God, sometimes he puts this image in my mind. It's like, you got this. And my mom is just standing there like looking like she got a hand on her hip, like, boy, shut the hell up. You don't stop. You're Bergen. And I'm like, I know, Mom, but it's so hard. And you're not here. I can't call you. And she's just like, you got it. You got it. You got it. And God just is, I hear him. It's like I literally hear him saying, push, you got it. Push. Don't stop. And that's why I'm not stopping, you guys. And I say that, I say it faithfully. Don't stop, can't stop, won't stop. You guys, we cannot stop. We all have a purpose. I'm doing good, Alvin Pooh. How about you? Wait, I'm so sorry, y'all. Okay, I'm doing good, Alvin Pooh. You definitely can't take on other folks' issues for real. Right, Cherry? Come on now. I love that. Thank you so much for the praying hands, Cherry. God bless you. Nunu, I'm doing good. Awesome, Alvin says. Nunu says that part. Absolutely. Darnisha says hello again, Darnisha. Nunu says that's great, Alvin. Hi, Darnisha. Darnisha said, what you doing? Well, Darnisha, are you asking me? Because I'm sitting at the park. I'm sitting at the park, Darnisha. I'm talking to y'all. Darnisha, you make me laugh. You are so much fun. You put the biggest smile on my heart. I know my face is big, the smile, but my heart is smiling even more. Darnisha, you are so fun. You're so fun. This son is or her son is hugging her, and it's so adorable. Oh my gosh, you could just tell they mama boys. They are mama boys, and I don't blame them. I'm telling you guys, like, my mom is here with me always in spirit. I know she is, because I'm telling you, like, I ain't gonna lie, like, I've been the guy locked up. I ain't lying. God is good. We got a whole team when we truly connect to the Most High. We live by faith, not by sight. Whoa. Absolutely, Cherry. Absolutely. Cherry, what do you say? Well, how does it go? The forest through the trees. Help me out, Cherry. I can see the forest through the trees. Is that how that goes? I'm drawing a blank, Cherry. It's that old age coming back up. Darnisha says, thank you. Hey, Cherry Hay says, Most High bless you. Bless you too, T. Oh, thank you. God bless you, Cherry. Seriously. Smart, motivated individuals that hustles. Okay, I love your name. I love that name. You said, what's the deal, Terrence? Your spirit and energy is wonderful. Keep being who you are. Keep going. I wish you much success, my brother. I absolutely appreciate you so much. And that name is exceptional. Smart, motivated individual that hustles. Wow. That's so cool. Thank you for saying that. Thank you for being here. Thank you. God bless you. After basketball, I'm bowling. You bowling? Who just told me about bowling? One of my coworkers earlier in the week was like, Terrence, you bowl? I said, I haven't bowled in forever, but I love bowling. I be sliding in them shoes that you got to put on them bowling shoes. I be sliding in them. I remember I went to the skating rink like one time when I was younger, and they also had like a bowling alley in there. Joseph and Keisha be trying to skate. I be bowling, but it seemed like I was skating because the shoes are slippery. You know, them shoes you bowl in, slippery. I can see the forest through the trees. Yes, Cherry, that is the saying. I love that. I love that. I remember you told me that, and I'm just like I always think about it. I always think about it. I can see the forest through the trees. Absolutely. For real, for real. Wow. Nunu says, Terrence, you got a baby face. You think so? You see the scruffy look? Look. I have shaved like twice this week, and it grows back fast. If I don't shave, like I'll have like a full out, like you'll see like more of a blacker, shade around me. Like I grow a beard fast. I grow fast. But so many people saying that at the hospital, like, Terrence, you look so different. You look so different. You got a baby face. Oh my gosh, you guys. Okay, I've been live for an hour and 26 minutes. Oh my gosh. Thank y'all so much for being in here. Thank y'all for listening to me. Thank you for uplifting me. Y'all don't even know it, but you always inspire me. You uplift me. You motivate me. You encourage me. Because I'm going through a lot, and I know you guys are too. You know what I'm saying? So it's good that we got each other. I have to go to work tomorrow. Okay, Darnisha, that's awesome. Well, I mean, I think it's awesome. Work is fun, especially making money. Hey, Cherry, hey, I missed the beard. Oh, Cherry. It's coming back. It's coming back. It's coming back. I be debuting the baby face, and I go back to like the scruffy Terrence. The scruffy Terrence. Yes, we do bowling and basketball. Okay, awesome. That's fun. Bowling and basketball is really fun. That's fun. That is fun. Thank y'all so much. Again, I appreciate y'all so much. Thank you for the hundreds and the love and the congratulations. Thank y'all for the hearts. I appreciate all of y'all so much. Again, special shout out to all the channel members. And Tracy, 28 months, and Nunu, 3 months. Thank y'all so much for dropping those member milestones. It means so much to me. I appreciate all of y'all. I really do. Love and appreciate you all. You guys remember to keep going. I hope and pray that I could be a testimony, to you all, like just to keep going. Like it's hard. I'm telling you. I know people say this, but I really don't look like what I'm going through and what I've been through. I'm telling you guys, I'm going through so much, and it's spiritual warfare out here. It really, really is. And I'm just trying my best to keep positive, okay? Keep positive. I want you guys to do the same, and we got this. I got this. You got this. We got this collectively. Don't stop, can't stop, won't stop. And look at this. Look at the beautiful sky. I don't even see a cloud in the sky, you guys. We go above and beyond that. We are limitless on this channel, Terrence. This Terrence kind of thing. We are limitless. We go above and beyond. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back to the condo. I almost feel like I need to go shopping. I need to go shopping. Go in the store, buy some new shoes. I don't know. That always makes me feel a little bit better. But just I do want to go and I want to clean out my car. And then I'm not gonna watch it just yet. I'll clean out the inside and stuff. And I want to mop and all that good stuff at the house. And just kind of do those things. Those, like, I don't know, like I feel good when I do those things. And I've washed clothes. I may wash some more. I got a little bit of clothes and stuff, but it's kind of like wasteful. Like literally it's probably like 7 items of clothing. But just do that and just relax my mind and try to stop stressing about things that's out of my control. Hey, Pumpkin VR, love you like cook food tea, blessings upon blessings. I love you too, Cherry. God bless you. I'll holler. Terrence, you should have a meet and greet in your state, but we should be skating. That shit would be hilarious. Us, cause we would be like big kids. New. It's gonna be hilarious because I'm gonna fall on my ass. Okay, this gonna be hilarious. 'Cause I'm gonna fall on my ass. But I would love to do that. I know I keep saying that, but I would love to do that. I'm telling you, like, I'm not trying to be weird or funny, but I am so, my job and everything, I'm just so like non-traditional. Like it's just so it's just so much going on. There's so much going on. I'm like, that's why people be having, like, in the medical field, be having nannies and this and that and all kind of situations. And I'm like, but I will make something happen. Something's got to happen because I want to see everybody. I want to see everybody. You said go shopping. Thank you again for those membership emojis, Cherry. God bless you. Yes, retail therapy, my favorite. Right, Cherry? LOL. Pumpkin VR says, clean out your car. You good, boy? I just might. It ain't like crazy dirty. I just got I got a printer in there that has been in there for 6 months. I got all kind of things in my car. Maybe I got I don't know. I probably got a couple I probably got a couple juices and some waters in there, but I'll keep the water in there. LOL. Boxing is good therapy as well. Nunu, I might need to do some kickboxing. I might need to do that. Just thinking about so much. It's just so much going on, But it's going to be okay. It's going to be all right. We're all going to be okay, Let it all work out. It'll all work out. We got this. Oh my gosh, he ran into the gate. Have a great night. Thank you so much, Tracy. Thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you for that gift. I saw that in beautiful motion. Sometimes I don't see them right away, but I saw that. Thank you so much, Tracy. You sent a thumbs up. God bless you, Tracy. Thank you so much for that. That means a lot. And thank you all. I appreciate y'all for being here. Thank y'all for the thumbs up. That's so nice of you. It means a lot to me. Thank you. Okay, so I will call this an official live stream. I feel like I haven't been live in what? Has it been almost 2 weeks? I don't know. But I appreciate y'all so much for being in here. Again, don't stop, can't stop, won't stop. Keep pushing. Don't quit, okay? Thank you guys for all that you do. It means a lot to me. It means so much to me, okay? I appreciate you. I will talk to you all later, all right? Have a blessed one, all right? Bye!